If you ask the Department of Workforce or the Chamber of Commerce, they will say that the current state of economy in Tuscaloosa is great. They have record low numbers of unemployment. Would you agree? If so, why?
I would agree, and I think it's because, well, one is we've created 8,900 new jobs since 2021, and for Tuscaloosa, especially the size of our community, that's record-breaking. And so Tuscaloosa continues to create new jobs, and we're also transitioning into more of the technology sphere, AI sphere, in partnership with the University of Alabama. So I think those things are really in line with what you want as an emerging city to create an emerging economy. But like everyone else, we have challenges. And the biggest challenge is getting a workforce ready to meet this new economy. That's going to be the name of the game for the next 5 to 10, 15 years as our economy makes the most seismic shifts it's seen since the Industrial Revolution.
That's interesting that you say that, because it kind of segues into my next question. That's one of the things that Greg Reed, he talked a lot about is, yeah, we have low unemployment, but how many of those employees are well trained in whatever it is that the community needs? What incentives do you think that the city of Tuscaloosa can offer employees to get the best and brightest here in the workforce?
Well, we're already doing that through our funding of West Alabama Works, our funding of Skilled Trades Academy of West Alabama. Anybody in Tuscaloosa who wants to apply to go through skills trades can get a scholarship through the city of Tuscaloosa with our funding. You see it with our dual enrollment program that's not only geared towards getting people college ready, it's also career ready. So at the city of Tuscaloosa, I think we're doing everything possible. And in 2027, we'll be adding to our portfolio the Savings Center, which is going to provide immersive STEM experiences for our young people to get them geared up and ready to meet this evolving world. The Savings Center is more than just a museum. This is actually a workforce training academy that's going to be, I think, revolutionary in its impact on our young people that will prepare them for the next 30, 40, 50 years.
The city of Tuscaloosa has grew significantly over the last decade. Many city leaders will attribute that to the University of Alabama and companies such as Mercedes-Benz. If reelected, how would you work to continue this growth?
Well, the thing we'll do is keep doing what has worked. And for us, that is close partnership with Mercedes and the University of Alabama, working with them to make certain that they continue to grow. Their success is Tuscaloosa's success. They are the sun of our solar system, so it's very economic solar system. And so it's very important that we continue to align with them, support them, so they're able to grow, be successful. That's good for Tuscaloosa.
What issues are facing Tuscaloosa when it comes to growth and development, if any?
The two biggest challenges we face is public safety and internet sales tax, SSUT. Public safety is going to continue to be a challenge because, frankly, at the state level, they're unable to take care of the matter after we arrest. We arrest and rearrest the same individuals. But our court systems, Department of Correction, mental health system, they need support. So one, that's our first challenge. Our second, and maybe even our greatest challenge, is the fact that the city only gets pennies on the dollar of the internet sales tax. Goods and services that are purchased and delivered right here in Tuscaloosa, those revenues are being exported throughout the state. Last year it cost the city $15 million. It cost our school system over $5 million. That is another issue that we're going to work very hard in the next 4 years, if reelected, to tackle.
Just last fall, the Tuscaloosa City School System failed to pass a property tax referendum to help support the district. Now, you can see clear as day that the city school system is making cuts in personnel and programs such as the summer learning program, which you yourself have been very vocal about how beneficial it is for students. What can be done from the mayor's office to help with this issue?
I think the biggest thing we can do is make certain that sales taxes that are earned in Tuscaloosa stay in Tuscaloosa. And that is solving the problems with SSUT, which is the internet sales tax. It is unconscionable to me that sales and services that are right here in our community, that are taxed right here in our community, are being exported elsewhere throughout the state. Just imagine what our school system could do with an additional $5 million in earned sales taxes that is now being shipped to other parts of our state. So for me, as mayor, solving that is going to be the most important thing we can do to help our school system.
Now, earlier we spoke about the growth here in Tuscaloosa, and as you know, with more people comes more crime. Is enough being done to fight violent crime in Tuscaloosa? something?
I can tell you this, we're putting 40+% of our budget into public safety, and that number will continue to increase. We have created a digital forensics unit, a cyber intelligence unit, a human traffic unit, a mental health unit. We're leaders in our state, but the one thing we can't control is what happens at the state level. What happens to a court system that's so full people are not getting prosecuted and going to jail. Think about this, the man that shot Officer Darnell Cousette, 5.5 years later, still hasn't gone to trial. I wish I could tell you that was the exception and not the rule, but why is our court system so full that even someone that killed a police officer, killed one of us, still hasn't had an opportunity at justice? That is the problem that we face. At the local level, we're arresting and rearresting. The problem comes in at state level, and one of the things we're going to do a better job at the city is encouraging our constituents to make certain they're working and contacting with our state legislators. The prisons, the courts, mental health, pardons and parole, juvenile system, those are all the responsibility of the state of Alabama. We're fulfilling our responsibility, and all we ask is that the state fulfills its.
ABC 3340 has a very large West Alabama audience. This story is going to air tonight and tomorrow. What would you like to say to the viewers at home as to why they should re-elect you?
Well, anytime you want to look at or try to predict future success, your best indicators look at past success. Look at what we've done over the last 20 years. You don't need me to give a long resume, just look around. You can see progress throughout this city. And what makes that progress, to me, so tremendous is that we've done it through a great recession. We did it through a tornado that took away 13% of our city, and we did it through COVID-19. We haven't failed here at the city of Tuscaloosa. So our best predictor of future success are those who have led us over the last 2 decades. And I certainly feel my resume of what we've been able to accomplish for 20 years gives me the best case to be the mayor for the next 4.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to add?
No.